Da 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 da. We back? Are we live? Are we back? We are back. Great. That was fast. Dun, 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 dun. Yep, everyone's finding their way back to this one now. YouTube is it's an odd place. Not that it's odd, but it's like the way you gotta like name things and categorize stuff so you can find the right thing. But yeah. Now let me. Okay, Capture Lights made it in. Perfect. And let's take Discord down here now so I can look at that. And then we got this, and then there's the wrong window. Yeah, that was kind of abrupt. I didn't really tell anyone where to go. I guess if you refresh the page, you'll find where we disappeared to. Yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. Anyway, have the people decided to show back up? I can't see the chat. Bring the chat back, please. Yep, Mallow is back. Yeah, I'm still like trying to figure out which is. It's not like one is better, I guess, but like Twitch or YouTube. I feel like because I already like somewhat run a YouTube channel. That's a thing on its own. That might as well just live stream on this too. Just to keep everything in like a centralized location. No, just me wanting to be organized. Project Diver version 34. So this one has been through it. I know how that goes. Let's give it like a background so it's not just all white and super bright and an eyesore basically. Through oh yeah, Diver, that makes sense. Alright, let's just listen to it as people find the way in. It seems like they are. Yeah, they do. I like this. I think just work on introducing it a little better. But I like it. That's definitely Dropbox, like degrading the entire song. I could have downloaded it, I probably should have, but yeah. probably is. Or lower. I'm over here now. Stay hydrated. There's a fly. Oh shit, sorry. There's a fly in here. Very interesting. Like the only thing that I can really pick out is that the low end, like the really low rumbly, like sub stuff, is a little bit overpowering. I think the mix. It's one of those things that you can't really hear it unless you, I guess, take it away, because it just like messes with other things. Cause I can feel it, and I know it's Dropbox too, just kind of messing things up. I feel like it's a little rumbly, maybe, just to my ears. I feel like that. But I like it. I really like this whole idea. Ooh, we got like a little like epilogue. Nice. It's kind of like, did they make it or didn't they? Stay tuned to the next track. Yeah, I like it. I don't think it necessarily, or it can make it cleaner sounding. Like you don't have to replace this up as a fly like in front of me, but just like find like the area towards really. It's really like being like the rumbly area, like the 30 and below, somewhere around there, and just kind of make like a little dip. Now you don't have to really high pass, just make like a dip in that where it's super rumbly, because it only comes out like specific notes. That's what I noticed. And then, you know, just like make a little dip there, 1 or 1.5 dBs or something like that, just to take away the rumbly parts or to even it out. That's a better way to put it, just to even it out. And then you could, I think. Yeah, like how like all the sections, how it develops. I can hear all the edits and stuff, but again, this super low quality drop boxes trying to take you out before you get started. Yeah, I like it. I don't know if I said anything useful, probably not, but it's a really cool idea. Or not even an idea, it's a whole track. What am I saying? Yeah. Is I forgot what he wanted to be called. Is the hologram still here? Or do you have to leave? Yo, man, I know how that feels to have tracks going on for years. Like the two of them that I just like put out in that last piece. He's here. We're gonna master your track, or try to at least. Yeah, I think Spectre Detector is 2 years old, or a year and a half at this point. And then one of the other ones is older than that one. And then just kind of like, okay, these kind of sound all right together. So I went back and like remixed a few of them, like mix down wise, not like remix, but yeah. All right, so what I've been doing is, I haven't done that one yet either. Crap, I am very behind. I'll give you all your tracks at some point. Just gonna copy it and then I get rid of all these settings. Yeah. Yeah. That's music. It takes all day or forever. You might make it in a week, but it's gonna come out a year and a week later or something like that, you know? I've been going to older projects and just digging them up because most of them are good ideas, I think. Because like one thing I feel like I'm good at is coming up with ideas, but I couldn't like execute it technically or figure out where to go because I wasn't there yet. I didn't really know how. But like going back to them now, I'm like, okay, I can make something out of this, or that was terrible. Why did I ever do that? You know, you go from the positive to the negatives, or less positives if you don't want to call it negative. Yeah, me too. Like I listened to like the atmospheric liquid stuff. I started out with like reflections, and now where I am, where it's just like all like, who hurt you? When did you get all mad and aggressive? But yeah, I'm starting to like kind of find that middle ground now. But anyway, this track, let's listen through to it, and then I'll start, I guess, making adjustments as I go. Yeah, I feel like it's exactly how I feel. It's just like you see this progression, and it's nothing you like consciously think about, but things get a little more angry, a bit more aggressive. And I know that's like that's like a stylistic choice, and then it's also like a subconscious like reflection of your emotions, or whatever smart way you want to put it. Or more articulate, not necessarily a smart way, but yeah. Okay. Ooh, this like never pops up before. How do I do that? Okay. Learn something new every day. Poor Colossal, what's up? I feel like I haven't seen your name before, but I'm happy you're here. Not depressing liquid. Yeah, I know what you mean by it. Okay, so far I don't really hear much EQ up. Okay, so not much there. I kind of use this as like initial like balancing thing. Yeah, I mean all these tracks on this project will be free download. So at some point. I think, yeah, just balancing. And then we got passive EQ, which will be doing like the more cleaning, I guess. because there's a little bit like rumbly low end. I don't think I just like kind of high pass to the 22 hertz, or just like the lowest one, and it's just like the really low stuff that will just kind of make it a bit more difficult when you're making things loud. No, I mean I have like no specific date because I'm terrible. That's okay, but I'm like waiting for everyone to get the thing in so I can like put the artwork together. So I have yours. I have one stuff from Perspective, and a few other people. I can start putting that together, and then figuring out like distribution, I guess. Because I know it's like we know it's going to be on Bandcamp, SoundCloud, but trying to figure out like Spotify or something like that without paying a ton for like a single release just to stick it on there. And then the other thing I was thinking was like starting a label, because that's how you would have to do it. And it's like, I don't want to do that, right? That's just a headache and a half right there. And yeah. So I think we might just stick it on like Bandcamp and SoundCloud first, and then figure that out later. Unless everyone wants to like pitch in and put it. Yeah, I mean that's basically what I was thinking. How it's just there are a ton without it, but it was just like an option, you know. But yeah, it'll probably what day is it? I was just looking. Like we could, if we get everything together, we could put it February 1st or like the 31st. I don't know, Friday, Saturday, whenever people like to have their music released. We could finish it all up right now and put it out now, but that's a ton of work. But I'll definitely like send everyone tracks, basically like a Dropbox folder of all the tracks before like a release date and everything else. And then figure out how we're going to like synchronize SoundCloud. If we just like upload all the tracks on like my page, and then on everyone else's, or everyone puts their track on their own page, and we make like a playlist out of that. It might not be then. I'm just saying, like, if we were to still give it time and then have everything together by say next week, we could do that early. But it's probably going to be later than that. Yeah. But back to this. So, were there any questions I missed? No, I mean, it can be February 1st if everyone gets together right now, or like within the next week. Or you can just wait. I mean, unless, you guys will have your tracks before anyone else. You all will have your tracks before anyone else does, so. Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna, let's try and do this. Okay, so we got that low end out of the way, and we're gonna go for the side stuff. I usually pick either like 120 to 68, like high pass, just the side, split it up into mid side mode, just to clean up that anything else out there. There isn't much. We just kind of, yep, do that. Okay, this one has like a slight boost in the low end. That's overdone. Yeah, it's starting to sound just a little bit more balanced, I think, to my ears at least. Then we got an EQ. Let's clear all these. I think too much. Also, I need to like, so my ears don't like it stupid. I need to reference these other tracks too. Okay, just to give myself, because I'll get to like what we call it, like tunnel vision into this one track, and it'll sound good by itself, but it might not match the other ones. Yeah, I was gonna ask either or see if you or either Josh would want to do it because you two are like the most experienced DJs. Did like double drop and triple drop everything, so you'd figure out some way to put all these tracks together. And also, I still don't want it to just be me doing everything because that would kind of be weird. I'm not weird, but like go against the whole, I guess, community aspect of this. Yeah, there's only going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tracks because one person pulled out. Ha. Yeah, there'd be 10 tracks. So I guess 5 and 5. Make like a mini mix out of them or something. Oh, yeah, for your shows. Oh, that too. I was thinking like a promo, like mini mix thing, or either just doing one myself because I want to like put a promo mix together of just like I'm a DJ. Listen to how I know however promo mixes work. Just stick them on SoundCloud for people to really not listen to because mixes, I don't know, don't really go so well on SoundCloud. Back to this. Okay. See, I mean, overall, this is already like it's pretty balanced already. It sounds a bit more open to me if we just A/B it. So with nothing. Yeah, it already sounds a bit more open, although I'm getting a lot of hi-hat. They're not like the super high end of the breaks. So I might want to pull that down back here. Like this area. Because once things start getting loud, that's gonna be like the first thing like hit your ears. Yeah, you can definitely try. I mean, everyone can like put a mix together. I think that would be cool, just to like everyone have like a kind of their own mix, including some of the tracks, and then their track obviously, and then everything else that they normally play. Like to figure out everyone's sound, and we can stick those in like the same playlist or something with the original tracks. It's just if you like this track, listen to their other stuff or something like that. You know, there's a million ways to, I guess, promo and market stuff. So we're not having like a whole professional plan here, but we're trying something. You know, throw something at the wall, see what sticks. That's my idea. Then we're gonna pull this up, clear all the settings. Yep, and then boom. You can see how this works kind of in action. Although it might not have too much of an effect. Or it might. Nice. Yeah. I think it's cool because everyone, you know, mixes differently and has a different like sound or not taste, I just ideas they go for and tracks they like, and you can see how each track kind of fits with different tracks because you might not double something up or mix in and out the same way someone else might do it, and you know that might show the versatility or something like that. I'm just trying to like come up with ideas, but anyway, we're gonna work with this. So first thing you want to do with this plugin is redline it. I'm just kidding. That's exactly not what you want to do because they all work off of each other, as you'll start seeing. But just try to like dial in some quick settings, quick something. Basically, you want to keep it all in the green unless you want the color of the pushing it hard and the yellows and reds. It's like this one's starting to really pull it in, like reel in the sound. But I just want it subtly. And then this one really like levels it out. And for like, so they call it P1, 2, and 3, which is, I don't remember what like their naming scheme or reason is behind that, but they're all different compressors basically. I like have a quick release on the second one, because that kind of, the second one adds punch, and the third, or to my ears, and the third adds, like, levels things out, so you can really overdo it with the third one if you push it too far. You can see, like, if you push the third one, it really flattens it out. So like subtle. You want to level match it. That's a good thing that I've been focusing on, is gain staging and like level matching, so I can really tell what the plugin is doing instead of, oh, it's louder, so it must be better, you know, because that's a thing. Yeah, see, it kind of levels it out. It kind of pushes, I feel like it evens out the bass a little bit. It brings up a little bit of detail in the breaks. Kind of smooths out that really, all that high end, like washy stuff I was thinking that's going on in the breaks. These don't, the tone knobs don't do too much unless you really push it. At least that's how it's kind of been for my usage. Yeah, on the drum bus, this works really good at pulling things together and compressing them. Well, that's basically what I just said. But like pulling things together to the way I have like where they have a really even sound. I do that a lot. I talk fast, or I think faster than I talk, so I'm like jumbling words. But you're probably used to it by now. So you're just like, these idiots just running over those words. Anyway, let's go to this. This is automatically going to make it louder, but not better. It's going to sound a little bit better, I think. Just turning it on usually does something. Also, mastering is very much not listening to the whole track, but just kind of listening to a loop, because you don't want to get distracted by how everything sounds. You kind of work your way towards making it's like the loudest part or the most full part of the track. You want to make sure that's nice and solid. And then you like listen to the less dense parts, the breakdowns, to kind of figure out how things are reacting, because sometimes there can be settings that kind of mess it up. Why is there sibilance in here? I probably don't need it, but anyway. See, already it like hypes it up, so dial that back a little bit. Like all that, so I was talking about earlier. You can push it, but no. See, I kind of use that just like levels too. Nope. Next I'm just gonna dial back like all these drive knobs. Perfect. We could totally do that. We just have like the original thing, the original compilation, then release another one like a week later, the bass boosted version for YouTube. For whatever reason, people make bass boosted versions of songs that sound terrible, but people are obsessed with bass. But I think that's, let me see. I think it opens it up a little bit, but I don't know. To drown out all the yeah, totally do that. Usually I have this in here as sibilance, just to like I know some people's mixes, like the breaks are just too much sometimes. Just listen to, yeah, there was like nothing going on. Every now and then there's like something. So you don't really need this plugin. Icing on the cake or the sausage on the, just crush it. Yeah, like I say, like your mix is already like, it's good. There's not much for me to do, I guess. Let me just like compare it to everyone else's. That one's not. I didn't touch that one yet. That's one that also has. I've done that one, but it's not the example I'm trying to go for. That's Perspectives track, Waking Dream. Yeah, this is really good. Yeah, me too. I'm trying to get an idea of, because this isn't like, the level's still like pretty quiet, so I'm trying to figure out where we're gonna start. All right, let's dial some of these back, because I think someone, yeah, I don't need that with yours. Let's clear this EQ. I don't think so. Probably not. Maybe. Yeah. So, all right, let's start making things loud. After I did that already, I usually get rid of all these because I don't really have to do any balancing things yet. We'll really see if like things fall apart once they get loud. So not 12, 20. It's a completely different number. Did you do like a low pass at 20? Just because anything above that you can't really hear in the first place. And it kind of gets rid of all the really shrill stuff that will be up there, but doesn't need to be. So make the bass wide. Just like another thing to catch if it's too quiet. Like we already basically did it in the passive EQ. Let's filter out all this stuff, but just in case, because some plugins add, especially like some compressors, some saturators will add extra things to stereoize or whatever your signal. Why is this little Velcro thing on my finger? So I just kind of do this as another safeguard, I guess. You make it really wide. Nah. Just a little bit. I usually don't mess with the 4 because that's always really high. And when you get like the noisy part of the signal, wide, it just sounds, no, bad. So, let's make it loud. Sorry if that hurt. See, like if I did everything somewhat right before this, like limiting shouldn't be that much of an issue. And that's kind of why I have this like scope plugin. It's called Smexoscope. It's also like a 32-bit plugin, which is why I have a bridge. It just lets me. Okay, I'm pretty sure there's other ones that do this exact thing, but this is free, and I've been using it for so long that I just use it out of habit, and it works. I don't need it to do anything else. So I use it to basically see what I'm doing and how I'm affecting things, and if there are any transients that are really like poking out too much, and maybe I can't hear them too well, but I can visually see that they're going to mess up my mix later on, especially at this limiting stage. Transients suck. It's not how you get things loud. Now I'm making things louder. I can kind of hear more like rumbly and kind of muddy stuff in the bass range, I think. Okay, it's coming together a little bit. I think I'm hearing the break you used, which is a little bit lo-fi-ish. So I'm kind of hearing like the maybe a little bit artifacts that I can probably do something with. But it might be a case of like a headphone thing. Like you can only hear it because like in your headphones you can hear everything super detailed. And usually I'll like do this over my monitors, but then that'll bleed into the mic if I do that. So we're not. Anyway, maybe like a few more adjustments, I think. And then I'll probably make like most of these are I got them like a good like matching point to where they all kind of sound similar. They're all relatively the same level, but I'll probably do like some finalizing stuff towards the end to the best of my ability. Let's put it like that. Yeah, that's kind of a bit more balanced. I think with mastering, like a lot of it, you want to do, broad strokes instead of narrow things. You just kind of want to balance things tonally. Is it ozone? Oh, this is 7. It's like 9. I haven't upgraded in a while. Cause I think when I bought this was like a month or 2 weeks later, 8 came out, and then like okay, I don't need that, I guess. And then literally like a month or 2 later, there was 9, and I'm just like, well, I don't know. I do like some of the stuff that's in 9 or whatever the current one is. It's how it like all works together in like little network. That's pretty cool. Where are we at? Alright. We're almost, I think after some of the changes I made, we might do another one here. I think some things might be mixing, which is not really up to me. Not that it's bad, or just like something that I know if I was mixing something, I would have, I don't know, done something with as like a me thing. I kind of hear something like in the sides, and I don't want to try to pick that out. But now I'm trying to get up to the level, I guess. Which is kind of like an arbitrary number, like it's loud, but it's not loud. Because I always say something different, but it's kind of like a -5, somewhere around -5, -6 RMS level. It's fine for me. Anything louder than that is just kind of, it really depends on the mix. Like a really bare mix, you can do that. But something busy like this one, it might not work all as well without squeezing the life out of the track. And I personally am not into that. And I know if some of the people whose tracks are in here, like you all have your own mix down. So if you want to make your own personal mix, go for it, for sure. But for like the case of leveling them all together, I don't want to, crush them. Because some of the tracks that's not going to happen. And some of them you can. Let's try that. Because that might help. You just compress the low end, which I did on a few other tracks because you kind of have to sometimes. Just really like smooth things. Like nothing too technical, just like pulling it down a few dB. Okay, that's a little better, I think. I didn't even do it. I turned it off and said it was better. That was terrible. Like some parts feel a little harsh. That's what I'm getting. It's just louder. Yeah, I'm gonna go on the left side, because that little sax line is more over there, and it's got like one little peak, one little weird clip sound. It's normally something I might not do at this stage. Let's do like something either left or right, because that can kind of throw off the balance if you do like too wide of a, like if I did something like that, all right, it's going to sound all left channel or right channel. So I think that helps a little bit though. Now we are basically there. Any questions? Is this useful at all so far? Does it sound worse than it started? Because that can happen. I don't really think it sounds worse, but you know, or does it sound like maybe how you want it to? Because I feel like I'm not really matching it just yet with the other tracks, but it's almost there. It's more of like a tonal balance thing, I think, at this point, than getting it up to level. Yeah, it's a little bit more. I'm trying to level match it so you can kind of hear it too. Yeah, I think you can hear the mid-range a bit more. It's a bit less maybe closed off feeling, I feel. Because that's like where all the, like a lot of the detail is, and it's really hard to dial in, is that mid-range area. That's why like using the SonarWorks plugin on my monitors and everything has like opened up my mixes so I can really hear everything, because the mid-range is so muddy. But yeah, I think we made some progress. Okay, we are not. Oh, I gotta lift that low. I gotta lift that back up. Then we can actually compare it. All right. I'm gonna use this out of order. Pull 3 all the way down here. Alright, I think we got somewhere. I think some of the changes I would want to make, I can't do at this point because they're like a individual instrument kind of thing. But they don't necessarily make it sound bad. And I just got to get it up to level, which I don't know how to do right now. Or how I want to go about doing it, other than crushing it. That could work. Like I usually push it to the point to where it's like audibly distorting, and then you pull it back to when it's not. That's basically a rule of thumb there, I think. And I think we got it there. There's some things. There's like, it's not like evenly doing it, but there are some frequencies I feel like are pushing it a little too far. But for the most part, we did it, I think. Name all this crap right. Thoughts from anyone? Can you even tell over the stream if it's making any difference? Because that's also a thing. I spelled it wrong. Is this love for real? Dun, 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 dun. Drum in Sweden. That's the drum and meat. IKEA. Drum and meat. Where's the fucking name? There it is. Let's just say 2020 because that's when it's coming out. We hope. Yeah. That's that. We have somewhat mastered a track. Don't know what else to say. Don't know what else to do. I don't want to do another one. I know that. Not right now, at least. Probably just pull up a project and make myself work on that. Because that's always useful, right? Is anyone here, or is YouTube just not working right now? Because I honestly can't tell. Anyway. So let's save this and get out of here. Out of this project. Boop. Let's go. That's done. That's done. That's done. What's not done? None of you are paying attention anyway, so I can do anything. No, but I mean that's something I could probably do in the. Do you need a track master? You just send it to me and I'll do it. But no, that was from like working on a compilation, and I was working on someone else's track, which they are in here probably. But yeah, if you need help with that though, you can like send me a message and I can put something together. Right now I'm just trying to figure out, have like a project or something I want to work on that is like in a actual workable state right now. How are you? You just joined? Phone's about to die. I'm pretty sure this iPad's about to die too because it's not charging for some reason. This project, I don't know what's going to come of it. I was working on it last night on some ideas, and the ideas I came up with don't make sense with the beginning one, so now I got to figure out how to pull it all together, you know, make something out of it. After these messages, try to figure out what's going on with my iPad. Why is it not charging? Because that's pretty useful to be able to see the chat and all that. Anyway, let's play this while I figure something out. Yeah, I don't really have like any. Let me see if it'll. Nope. It's got to let all the samples load. That's great. Yep, really weird. All right. Not that you want to hear that. Anyway, let's go. Let's try this out while I move some stuff around. Really goofy idea, so bear in mind. That piano's working so wrong. Anyway. I see your question, but I'll be right back. gotta work that out. I think we're back. It says it's charging now. Yeah, more goofy, groovy ideas. Yeah, Sonarworks has made a huge like difference. It's really helped out. That's a new idea. I'm trying to figure out how to work into this. Yeah, really like it helps me hear what I'm doing better. All right, so like for a few years, I just use it for the headphone. Where's the drum break that's supposed to be going on? Let me put that in there just because it sounds weird. I'm trying to talk. Yeah, it's the headphone. So I use the headphone version first. And then I upgraded like last year around like the sale time and got the mic and everything, which is over here because I just had to reshoot them to do it. So you get like a little measurement mic. Then you walk around basically your area while it just goes whoop and boops and clicks and all that kind of stuff to measure your room. And then at the end, it sounds better. Like you can't tell at first, but after you start listening to things and you start hearing things that you didn't hear at first, because now it's like compensating for all the mid-range and all the grossness that's in your room or in like an untreated space. It really helps. Like I have some like sound panels and stuff that they compensate more for high frequency stuff. Like I don't have any really big bass traps or anything in here just yet because I kind of rent the place and it's hard to put them. You can't put them on the wall. I could put them in the corner, but I just like been lazy. I haven't really felt like building them. I might build some soon though, just like a weekend project or something. But it's made like a huge difference. Definitely start with the headphones before, just to get an idea. It's still useful to, you know, reference other tracks, but once you start listening to like everything through it, which you can, it's a huge like help. But this track, let's just let it play out. So I'll just work on this for a bit. Working on this. It's like a lot of raw ideas, I think. If you guys have any advice on what I can do or thoughts, I'm up for it. And this is what I came up with last night. Or yesterday. I don't know if it was last night. Like I like how it started to develop, because before it was just like a rhythmic thing with a little riff, but now it's starting to like develop some like a harmonic progression. So I'm just thinking more melody ideas now. Yeah. So let's start, I don't know, trying something. I don't want to get stuck in the loop because that's kind of where I ended. But I want to tie this back end to the front end so it makes some kind of sense. Yep. That I don't really need that part because that's like the initial idea. Because it's going to be just kind of a piano tune, and then started with this like train track runny idea. Yeah. Anyway, okay, my mouse is being all freezy right now. Like this sounds like a train to me, but then the back end where it's like all side chainy sounds like it's like it gives you like a seasick feeling. That's what I think about it. So I'm like trying to figure out an overall something for this track. Pretty cool, maybe. But I gotta tie the front end to it now. Which these effects aren't really gonna work. Maybe. I definitely gonna have like a vocal of some kind over this, but I don't know yet what yet. And this is gonna be more gradual than that idea I had the other day. Okay, they can start opening up then. Because the balance is gonna start getting thrown off. You know, gotta make it interesting, but not like a. I don't know what I'm saying. I gotta tie it in better. Plus, I need to filter that differently because that's inside the plugin, which is nice, but that's gonna take away the little attack thingy thing I got going on. So that, turn that off. Boom. Fast enough. There's a ton of automation going on for me right now. For my tastes. I mean, I can open that up a bit more, and this can be a bit more gradual, but this will smooth out the sound too much. And then instead of doing that, we'll just hold that note because it'll keep going up until I change it. It's like the note. I want to use that somehow. Anyway, this is all interesting. Maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna drag that note out instead. Because that kind of, what does it do? What am I saying? It ends where I kind of wanted to end, I guess. But then we're gonna cut it, which is gonna sound bad until I do it the right way from volume. I gotta tie this in somehow. This little sound. Okay, got an idea. Have to make an effects track. Did I do it? Did it show up down here somewhere? That's where it should show up. Nope. Oh, I sent it to the effects bus, not an effects track. The new send. Good job. Why is it? Oh, okay. Okay, remove, add effects, channel. There we go. Bring that up so we can process it all together. Is it this one? What is it? Oh, it's that. So let's just bring it up. Now I'm gonna add just a bunch of stupid effects to this, like a delay, because I'm kind of focusing on like the weird like pumping feeling that's going on, so I kind of want that to be a theme. It's not gonna make sense just yet, but it might later. Fine, why not? Another delay, because again, it's all effect right now. Let's see how this works. Okay. Because it's all gonna be noise in basically first play. Alright. Now let's put the actual idea together. Comp, compressor. Gonna take that down, that, that. Sidechain it to the same signal that's feeding it, which is, I don't know. So I need to go look at the actual track. Oh, I put it on the wrong. No, I didn't. Send the signal to the sidechain of that compressor. I don't know what I'm naming this, so let's go PC HD, whatever. Facts, just to give it something. Now, yeah, smack it all the way down. No, wrong button. So now it should only pop up when might not be the best way to do it. Let's try LFO tool. Then take that out of there because that's not going to help. One time. Okay, you can kind of hear it. The effect is coming in. Getting there. If this works at all. This is a 3-2, alright. Just so I can get rid of. This might not work how I wanted to. Might. I just gotta do it right. Okay. So it's gonna have to end there. That's the idea, actually. Alright. Let's tie that in somehow. Alright, close, but it happening every bar is not the move. Because it gets repetitive and it doesn't sound good. So, I'm gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Draw it in. Because I want the effect. but it's not how. I need that flexibility of just doing it myself. All right, well. There you go. It's going to be to like there, right? There we go. Similar, something like that. Also, tell me if I'm just like working an idea and this isn't working out, because that's completely possible that this just isn't going to work. Similar. Okay. Rhythmic wise, let's see. Okay, I kind of like that variation. Also, yeah, that's what I'm feeling, is that that's being pushed back. All right, maybe I'm hearing that could be a bit more, I don't know, body or some bit flashier and a bit more effect, because right now it's just kind of noisy. All right, we're getting there. Yeah. I feel like this is effect. It's taking too much to pull off, and it might not be worth it. Or it's just one of those little minuscule things that makes it what it is. These detailed effect things. Yeah. So we can just add like some. Just like. Let's do that right. Alright, let's take this off. Basically, I want like this really swirly sound. So we're going to try that out now. Alright. But it sounds empty, which is why I have this piano deal back here, and I don't know if I know I kind of want it in this area, but I don't know how. But I also don't want it to sound empty and boring, or not boring, but it's like empty by like frequency, I think. Oh, sick. Hey, Flynn, have you been here the whole time, or did you just like come back? I don't know. It's I'm doing more like effects than I usually do. Just like, all right, that's great. There's no volume. Oh, it's because it's all the way down. Nope. Okay, there it is. Why is that? Oh, it didn't copy over the automation. Ha. That's why. Bum, 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 bum. Automation follows events. Because it's one of those sections where basically the idea of what I'm trying to do right now is get all this weird pumping idea to mesh with the rest of the track, you know? So now it should. Well, that should help fill it out. Okay, so we're back to that clicky sound in there. Alright. Now I'm starting to feel like I'm not just wasting my time because it's starting to come together. There we go. Alright, this is irritating me. I think I need to smooth it out because there's a lot of LFO tools and it's already smooth with it. Okay. Can you hear it in the full mix though? That's the thing. A little bit, but let's work this out. Give it some context because I'm starting to get tunnel vision. Forget what the rest of the song sounds like. Hey, sweet. Let me know what you think so far. It's something. A lot of weird ideas. That's the sound I feel like I want in this because it has a bit too much of this noise in it. So, like I need a bit more of a pad feel. That's a little too thick. Starting to come together. Now, I keep saying now as if I have yet to do the thing I planned on doing. That can be there, and I feel like I have a subtle. Do I have a global delay going on? That everything's being fed through? Cause that I don't. Nothing's being fed through it. The thing about like this track is there's a lot going on. And I don't want it to get too messy with effects and delays. I just kind of want to reel them in, have them in and out as they come, which is something, you know. Like I like this little effect I got going on, the little swirly thing, but I don't know if I want them that dry sounding. And since it's an effect send, I can't send it to another send, so I gotta figure out how to soften it or something. It'd probably be another delay. Yeah, something like that. But really low in the mix. Just like another subtle layer to fill in the space and make more atmosphere, or the illusion of atmosphere. Let's put it like that. Oh, because it's like flat. I think I'm gonna switch out that. Does that work? Alright, we're getting somewhere. Alright, we want probably the same one that's over here, so. Oh my god, I fucking hate all this automation, man. It's irritating. It's like it's not. I like it, but I am not an automation type person. Or yeah, I am. Just do what you gotta do. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what this line is doing, and it's the LFO tool automation. So wrong. Okay, so it's somewhat. I don't think I'm gonna let it open the whole way. Alright. Yep, that's the one I need to use. Is this depth knob and subtly fade out over this little area, and that'll get rid of the ducking enough. Alright, so reel that. I'll probably replace this whole reverb on this, but right now it works. Okay, so we're coming from this section. Getting there. Because the instrumentation is getting way too thick right here. So something's going to have to like filter out or lose some frequencies, or something's got to go some way. Give me this thing. Not that much, but you know. enough to, I'm trying to get frustrated with what I'm putting myself into. I feel like it'd be worth it in the end if I can pull it off. Otherwise, we can just stash the project for later and start on something else. That will give me less of a headache. Why don't we just do that? And that's where the post, sending it to like a reverb send instead of in the plugin reverb. That's where that'll come in, because I can cut out that delay tail but still have a bit of room sound. Alright, too abrupt on its own, definitely not going to fit in the mix that way. That's too much there, but I feel like that's an overall EQ choice in this piano that I need to fix. Like that area right here. So I could open that up so the piano pops out, or I can just fade it into oblivion. Who gives a shit? Always up for thoughts from who's ever paying attention. Whoever, one of those. I don't know. Nope, wrong section anyway. Dun 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 dun. Don't want all those, just these. There we go. Let's see what we come up with. Alright, I'm barely not at the Yeah, so not that much. I can hear that's too much already, but I'm gonna have to do the same thing. Because all of these are like working through LFO tool, and that's what's giving it the sound it has. But I kind of want to take away some of this like up and down feeling when I don't need it, Because for an effect to really have an effect, there's got to be a contrast of, a point where there's no effects. So we got to add that in somehow, some way. All right. What is that? It's just, yeah, maybe just don't do that. Okay, nope, still there. All right, just a subtle little. Okay, we're doing that still. I like to just see a curve, even though I know it's really not doing much to the sound. Curves look better. Maybe, I don't know. But, yeah, this is what's going on right now. Alright, that can gradually increase, but just not that much. Okay, that's, I need to fix that because that's going down too far. No, this guy. Then one of these. I might not be doing it, but. Okay, getting somewhere. Look, I'm hearing too much or something. Oh, my neighbor's home. You can just completely hear what they're listening to in their car because it's entirely too loud. Like, ear damage loud, not like, you kids are too loud. All right, let's get in there. It's starting to like blend better, and I kind of I like how it's like a mess of not noise, but like it's kind of more of a cluster than a chord, so that's cool. Anyway, let's back it up a little. Almost. I feel like it jumps. Like there should be a section in between this and this. So this makes more sense. So I gotta figure out a way to tie it in because I don't really want to add another 64 bars. Just kind of want to end. Or I can just completely take this away and go straight to the break. That's an option that could work. Yeah. I'm kind of feeling that actually. Like just taking away this whole thing and bridging it into the actual breakdown. Like one of the points I want to do with this track is to not overdevelop it to where it's entirely too long. Just have it straightforward. Just a thought. I should be able to hear this sound that I can't hear right now. Why is that? Oh, the volume's all the way down. All right, let's see. No. See, I already forgot to put the effect back in. That's why it sounds kind of dumb. It loses all the effect. Anyway. And then the other one also doesn't have it on there. I'm just 2 for 2 right now. It's dying. That'd be another section because that kind of ends abruptly. All right, now you gotta start tying things together more, because it seems just like a lot of sections instead of like a flow from 1 to 2. Also, I need a sample. So if you can think of something that just like, I don't know, but something to match this weird ass thing going on. And I think I'm just cutting that. Or maybe just going straight to that, from this to that. Just have it constantly section drops, builds, instead of actually breaking. Because then it sounds more like erratic, or I don't know. Anyway, what do y'all think? There's 4 people here. Know someone's got some idea. So it's all good. I'll think of something. Or we just dig. Let's dig to see what kind of samples we can pop through. Get rid of that. That's not all that useful right now. I know I don't want like sing-songy vocals or anything like that.
I want you to get up now. I want all of you to get up out of your chairs.
Oh.
I want you to get up right now and go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
I don't know where that came from. I feel like I just saved it for later, but we're gonna toss that in and see what happens. That's a little bit of the energy that's coming with this track. So let's see what happens. I'm gonna have to cut it up as usual, do something. Can't just drop it in and expect something. Or I could. We'll see. Anyway, so
I want you to get up now.
That's already working out. I feel like I'm sold on it already. But it's too quiet.
I want you to get up now. To get up out of your chairs. Right.
This isn't supposed to be this easy. I mean, just sticking it in there, in the mix, and it working out how it's supposed to already.
I want you to get up now. I want all of you to get up out of your chairs. I want you to get up right now and go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
All right, that works already. Now we just gotta stick it in the mix and do some volume things so it fits better. Unless you like have thoughts, but this is dumb, or it's not dumb in a fitting way. Like it doesn't fit the track. Because this whole idea is dumb. That's the point of it. At least how I started it. Like it's dumb in like a, I don't know, good way. Left field, goofy. It's not my usual, I guess. What do we want to do first? Well, we want to make it mono. Because the weird stereo information we got is not useful.
I want you to get up now.
I
want you to get up now.
Alright. Doesn't have to be spot on, but I don't want too much extra noise.
I want you to get up now. I want all.
Yeah. If whoever was in the Discord, I don't think they're in here, asking like where we get higher anyone else gets like their samples from. This is basically it. The internet.
I want all of you to get up out of your chairs.
Alright. Getting up out of our chairs. If I can finish this, I can play it out next week. That'd be nice.
I want you to get up right now.
All right, have some of that air in there. Doesn't have to be perfect.
I want you to get up right now and go to the window.
Okay, that's that. In the mix, all these little edits might not make too much of a difference, but right now, I know I just want to clean by the sound.
And go to the window, open it, and stick your head out.
Okay. I might have to time stretch the end part just to see how the timing works.
And stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore.
Yeah. Once he starts like getting all pissed or whatever, it's not timing isn't gonna matter because it's gonna make sense as the instrumentation gets more erratic, and it kind of does. Because it's not that they're like frequency clashing, but it's like the chords are really dissonant and a bit colorful in a good way to add that effect back in of like uneasiness that's kind of going throughout the entire track.
And stick your
Give me some.
And stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore.
All right, now for some housekeeping kind of thing. It's like clipping and distorting, and I don't want that. So MAH, split box ahead of it, so I know organization wise that's what it is, and we're gonna bounce it. Whatever, it's mono, it's not stereo. Then I gonna go isotope RX to declip it, and hopefully that gets rid of some.
And stick your head out. And stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore.
Yep.
Stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore.
Knocking at my door. I think that was, I don't know. It might have been. This might not be doing anything. I feel like it should be.
Stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore.
Fair enough. Mad as hell. Not gonna take it anymore. Declick for sure. That's always something. Because I know it's gonna be like, maybe. Yep. All those little things. Periodic random clicks. And it adds like 6 seconds of latency. Yep, so it's gonna render that. I think that'll be a good start. Alright, something's coming out of this, because that's always like a thought of mine. It's like, is this useful at all? Oh my fucking, I did it wrong. It's like, that's not how it's supposed to look or sound. Now we can do it again. It just left me all the clicks in there, which would be cool. I guess if I was making some weird stuff. That looks about right.
I want you.
Alright, now let's get into this a bit more.
I want you to get up now. I want all of you to get up out of your chairs.
Yep.
I want you to get up right now and go to the window, open it.
Okay.
I want you to get up now.
I'm trying to do like a little bit, but
Your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not gonna.
All right. Like anything else, you want to delay some echoes, you know, make it crazy sounding. I don't know.
Your head out and yell and yell and yell and yell.
Not quite.
I want you to get up now. I want all of you to get up out of your chairs. I want you to get up right now and go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
We're getting somewhere. It's all subtle things. Vocal doubler, maybe make it a bit wider.
I want you.
Not quite. Not quite.
I want you to get up now.
Just gotta balance it.
I want all of you to get up out of your chairs. I want you to get up right now and go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not.
Yeah, we get it. You're angry. Anyway, just need full mix. Give it some context.
I want you to get up now. I want all of you to get up out of your chairs. I want you to get up right now and go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
Alright. I don't sound convinced, but we're good. I'm gonna just stop saying we're getting there. Just assume that as long as I'm still working at it, we're getting there.
I want you to get up.
That's what I was gonna do. Use this as somewhat of a cake.
I want you.
See.
I want you to get up now. I want all of you to get up out of your chairs.
Alright, we got some frequencies popping out.
I want you. I want you. I want you. I want you to get up now. I want all of you to get up out of your chairs.
Alright, cool. Maybe some more effects. Let's go vocal synth. See what we can do with this. I already hear some noise that I don't want. Alright, that's the delay then. Nah, not quite. It's gonna be like a subtle like layer kind of deal that I'm gonna bring in as the guy gets more intense. I feel like this.
I want you.
Yeah.
I want you to get up now.
Nee.
All of you to get up out of your chairs.
Okay, that's something. But it's kind of weird ass effect on it that I don't want right now.
All of you to get up out of your chairs. All of you to get up out of your chairs. All of you to get up out of your chairs.
There's like LFO or something going on.
All of you to get up out of your. All of you to get up out of your chairs.
And it's just some unnecessarily low end that's going on.
All of you to get up out of your chairs.
Alright, we're getting somewhere. I was gonna stop saying that.
All of you to get up out of your chairs.
Basically, it's gonna be like that, but then we're gonna
All of you to get up out of your chairs.
fade it in, so that mix. Dun, 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 to about there, maybe 80%. Sounds good. Thanks for letting me know in the chat.
And stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
Not quite. I kind of wanted to be deeper, you know, that.
And stick your head out.
All right, let's just play with the sound right now. so you can disable that. Are they like moving outside or something?
Please stick your head. Please stick your head up. Please stick your head out and yell.
Nah.
Please stick your head out and yell.
Lower pitch. That's what we want.
Please stick your head out and yell.
Am I doing this wrong?
Please stick your head out and yell. I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going.
That sounds like a chipmunk. Basically. What if instead of +7 we go -7?
Please stick your head out and yell. I'm as mad as hell.
Nah. What if we try something else?
Please stick your head out and yell. I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going. Yell. I'm as mad as hell.
All right. Let's not listen to every single thing. Okay.
Stick your head out and
All right.
stick your head out.
No.
Stick your head out.
Nice.
Stick your head out.
Okay, I think I know what I want to do. I'm just gonna have to copy it and pitch that down, then see what we got. Too much. Maybe, but there's a weird effect on it. Okay.
Stick your head out and yell.
All right, somewhere. Yeah, let's see what happens.
Stick your head out and yell. I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
Yeah, something subtle.
I want you.
Do we can just bring in gradually, so it's like it gets crazier and crazier.
I want you to get up now. I want all of you to get up out of your chairs.
Yeah, there you go.
I want you to get up right now and go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell. I'm as mad as
Yeah, I'm not completely sold on this whole tracking idea, but it's something. I know I'm definitely doing some things that I might do in future tracks, or I can put in older projects to fix them up. But it is what it is. Feel like that. It's something. Yeah, I mean, I think about it for this. I don't want to like force it and work through it anymore, really. Is there anything? I don't think I really have anything else at this moment. So, tied in. It's been fun. That's it. I'm gonna call it for today. Thanks everyone for hanging out. The sent tracks for the feedback stream that was earlier. Had the ideas as we were mastering at the beginning of this. So if you want to go back to that and see how I kind of mastered tracks, it's not exactly how I do it because I don't do it the same way every time, but it's give you a good idea. But other than that, That's it. That's it for today. Hope everyone has a good Saturday, or had a good Saturday. If in your part of the world the day's over with, you know. That's what I've been up to today. I will catch you all later. Maybe tomorrow. Might do a mix or something tomorrow or Monday. Back with another project. One of these project files that are almost, all of them are like almost done. You know, you never know how to really finish things. But it's been cool. Everyone that's been in the chat, thanks for hanging out. Everyone that's watching, but not just kind of lurking, what I normally do. Hope you come back around next time. Hope you saw something interesting. As usual, if you have questions, feel free to ask them in the next stream or through any other way you can get in contact with me. Through the Discord in the description below the video. But enough rambling. I'm out of here. Have a great day. If you don't, I hope you find a way to make it great. Make tomorrow better. Who knows? That's it. Later.